What's up, guys? I'm Flotela, and I'm going to show you how I use Skym in a basic sound design session. So, the aim of this session is basically to aid the transition of this section in this song. So if we're thinking about the energy of the song, it definitely has to come up right there. And especially in this little section, we can really have a lot kind of like happen right there. So the first thing I do is I really like to use the noise shaper sound in Serum. So if you check out Skym noise shaper, and I'm just going to keep Serum over here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hit record and do like kind of like a foundation for the sound design. Cool, so I'm just gonna duplicate that audio track, delete these guys. And I don't like to record the MIDI too much because it gets really messy. So I just have one track with the synth. Now I'm just going to switch patches to something else that's interesting, and then we'll do it again. And another interesting thing about this is that if you take like the traditional idea of double tracking, it works really well because when you play Skym, you get these unique events that aren't really repeatable. So I'm just going to keep the same sound, and I'm going to pan that first one all the way left, and I'll pan this one all the way right. Let's see what that is. So it's almost like a chord, but it's not like I'm necessarily trying to play in tune. But yeah, let's do another one. Yeah, that could be a good one. All right, yeah, like sometimes I'll keep it going so it goes into the next section and kind of like assists. Since that was already panned left, let's just do another one panned right. Here we go. And I feel like there could be like a burst of energy, like added sound right on this mark. So I'm going to start the playback here. Right there. So we could find a good sound for that. That's a perfect sound for that kind of thing. All right. And let's double track that too. So I'll get it ready. Cool. So that's a basic outline. You could obviously keep going for days and days, but that's a good start. And then on the group, we could mess around with some of these effects. If we change Skym to synth mode, we could really mess around with how this stuff sounds. And I'm gonna delete all this MIDI, which feels good. All right, so let's record some automation on some effects on this group. So we could start with maybe a phaser. Let's record that. All right, it's subtle, but the more you add, the more it'll start to come out. Let's try the frequency shifter. Yeah, so that's a more obvious one. The beat repeater is fun too. See, and I'll even show you what this sounds like on the track itself, because it can get very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff gets crazy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the way I use Skym, and love to hear how you use it.